4 questions by Byron Katie that help to dissolve or to create doubt in your mind around any thoughts that don't feel supportive, that don't feel good, that don't feel like they're contributing toward your deepening your relationships, that feel like they're keeping you from taking action toward the things you desire, right? So anything that is potentially not serving your highest good and might have been a protection mechanism in the past, or it could just be a conditioned response, but now it is time to let go of it and remove it so that you can expand and be more than your tiny limited human self. So the 4 questions. The first one, is it true? So whatever thought you're having, you could be triggered by something. Maybe you're angry about something, frustrated with somebody, the bus driver, in my case, a parent, a sibling, a friend, a partner, whatever, a student, if you're a teacher, a colleague, whatever. Is it true? And now, of course, the mind, being as stubborn and intense or powerful as it is rather than intense, is going to say, of course it's true. Why else would I be feeling this way, right? And so the next question, can you absolutely know that it's true? And now the doubt starts, right? Can I absolutely know that it's true? Now you start to think a little more logically, a little more analytically. Okay, how can I know that it's true? When you start to dive a little deeper, you realize that actually I don't have enough information to absolutely prove this thought to be true. So now the doubt is kind of like settling in a little more, which is great, right? The third question, how do I feel when I believe this thought to be true, right? I feel awful. I feel disempowered. I feel alone. I feel abandoned. I feel angry, I feel disrespected, I feel taken advantage of, I feel whatever, right? Whatever way you feel, I don't feel good. And then the 4th question, who would you be without that thought? And now you start to imagine your life, or this moment of your life, if that thought never came up, right? There'd be no problem. I'd still be feeling as peaceful or as joyful or as calm or settled or excited as I was feeling before this thought. So that means that there is something fundamentally wrong with the thought. If I could be feeling peace and loving without it. Okay, this is great. A bonus question for you. Number 5. Who would you be if the opposite were believed to be true? And now you start imagining that whatever story you were telling yourself about this situation, about whatever happened, were flipped. And you start to tell yourself a positive story instead. Holy smokes, I would be empowered. I would be ecstatic. I would be joyful. I would be XYZ. And so I've shared these questions, which have really helped me as well, with my meditation and healing alchemy group members, with private clients. And when they're applied diligently, like when you seriously take a moment to stop and look at the thoughts and question it, is it true? Start there. Is it true? And if you can't go any further, if you can't remember the rest of the questions, who would I be if the opposite were believed to be true? Those 2 are enough. Is this thought true? Already you know it's going to lead you to doubt. Okay. So we know that this is going to crumble in a second. Okay. We don't even need to go to number 2, right? And we can jump all the way ahead to number 5. Who would I be if the opposite were believed to be true? This person is not disrespecting me. This is their way of showing their excitement about life. This is their cute little thing that they do, right? What else? This person is not trying to offend me. This person is expressing themselves in the way that feels best to them. You know, they're just really honest about what they feel or see at the time. But I also know that that is not a true reflection of reality. So, how awesome that they can be really honest. Isn't it wonderful to have honest people around me? You know, anything can be flipped. It starts with the willingness to challenge the beliefs that you hold, and the willingness to allow those beliefs to die. I know that, you know, a lot of my own healing stuff has happened on my own and not with guidance. Thankfully, this time I had the Heal Your Life Louise Hay program to give me a platform or a space to purge a lot of what was coming up. But these higher consciousness questions, and I call them higher consciousness questions because they don't engage with the illusions of the mind. Right? When we're working with the psychology, we're engaging with the illusions of the mind, which sometimes is necessary. But these kinds of questions, they don't engage because they know that it's all illusion. And so if you engage with one, you know, as though it is true, and this doesn't mean bypass or ignore the feelings that are coming up. You're still allowing your human self to have its experience. But like I mentioned in the previous video, there is an angel now. You are the angel. The angel gets to ask these questions and to point the little human in the direction of truth. Actually, it's not true, it's an illusion. It's okay that you feel this way. It's okay that you believe that it's true. But when you really start to unpack it, you realize that everybody's experience is based, or everybody's reaction is based on their past experiences. It has nothing to do with you. And your reaction has nothing to do with them. Right? I mean, it becomes clearer and easier to see these illusions and these tricks of the mind that destroy relationships, that destroy joy, that destroy peace. And I promise you, I'm not speaking from any kind of higher ground. I'm having to remember how to do all of this again, which is humbling. Never mind. Anyway, I'll see you guys on another video. Have a really beautiful day. And yeah, peace.